Hey guys, welcome to Good Mood, Good Food. I am your host, Joanne Johnson, and we have an action-packed show for you today. We are live from the Cook Station in the west end of Greenville, South Carolina, and we have the legendary Tez Sherard with us, as well as Ashby Stokes, who is going to bring his sultry sound. We're going to find out in just a minute what he is singing for us. He's going to do 2 songs, and we're making a pistachio crusted salmon with a pomegranate glaze, or reduction if you will, along with a fresh and cold zucchini salad. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Okay, we are back, and as I promised you, I have Tez Sherard with me in the kitchen and Ashby Stokes in the house. I am so excited that both of you guys are here.
Yes,
I mean, we're gonna have some fun. Are you ready to have some fun?
I am looking forward to it very much.
Okay, have you ever had a pistachio crusted salmon?
I never have. No.
All right, this is gonna be a first time.
First time, okay.
And I think we're gonna love it because this particular meal that we're making today it's low in calorie for one. This is not about weight loss though.
Okay.
This is about, it's an anti-inflammatory, okay? And it's packed with omega-3, right? Salmon is so good for you. So it's a simple recipe because all of our viewers, when they watch us, they're very busy people. Okay, just like we are busy. I mean, you're doing your thing all the time.
Yep.
I mean, this is a busy man right here, and I'm going to have you to tell them a little bit about yourself.
Okay.
He's a drummer. He's everywhere. Tell them a little bit about who you are, what you do, and what makes you so fabulous. Yes.
Well, my name is Tez Sherard. I'm from here in the upstate, originally from Anderson, South Carolina, and I'm a musician by trade, and I've been doing that for the last 16 years professionally. But I not only perform, but I also do a lot of brokering and booking of bands and organizing events and stuff here in the area. So just try to keep some good live, positive vibes through the love of music.
See, and I love that. I love that because this show is all about being positive.
Yes.
Right? We bring that motivational point. It's not just the good food or the great food, whatever you want.
Yeah.
But it is about motivating people and doing life together. And that's what I love because we come together and it's all about unity and local talent and lifting everybody up. And that's our bag. That's what we're into. And again, we feature musicians.
Right.
We have comedians come on.
Oh, cool.
NASCAR drivers are coming. We have all kinds of different people.
Drummers.
We have drummers. We have drummers right now. Yes, thank you. And I mean, you name it. And I am going to have you come back on the show too. And I want to see you drum. I want them to see it. Not that they don't see you enough.
I just happen to have drums in my car.
Do you? Don't even tease me with such a thing.
Another time.
You know what? Here. All right. Can you do it? And you know what you don't know about me? I used to play the drums.
Oh, really?
Not well, but I played. Yes, when I was a kid, I played the drums.
Okay.
But you notice I don't do it anymore. Okay. Now I cook and I do TV shows and other things. I realized that was not my talent.
And that's really awesome that you're doing this.
Okay.
Yeah.
What, not drumming?
No.
It kind of is.
No, the whole cooking and tying it into the music. That's awesome. Yeah.
Well, it's about empowering your mind, your body, your spirit, the whole thing.
Belly.
And your belly. And a lot of times we do comfort food. I mean, I did a Mississippi pot roast make you want to slap everybody. I'm telling you something. It was so good. But today we're going a little light. You never know what I'm going to cook next week.
Okay.
But we do, vegan things. I get requests for all kinds of different things. But the basis of the show is preparing meals that can potentially heal things, which is what my next book, Forever Change, is about. Of course, my first book, Empower Your Body, Empower Your Mind. But this next one is about healing things.
Very cool.
Taking on things like fibromyalgia and depression and all kinds of different things. Just lots and lots of research that went into that. But I am ready for some music.
Okay.
How about we go ahead and pass it off to Ashby?
That'd be awesome.
And you and I'll sit here and jam.
All
Okay,
right.
do a little dancing maybe. You may
dancing,
see it. Okay, let's focus on Ashby. How about that? And he's going to do Carolina on My Mind.
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just taste the moonshine? Ain't it just like a friend of mine hit me from behind? Gone to Carolina in my mind. Karen, she's a silver sun. You best walk her way, watch her shine, and watch her watch the morning come. And hey baby, the sky's on fire and I'm crying, and I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just taste the moonshine? Ain't it just like a friend of mine? Hit me from behind. I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. Dark and silent, late last night, you know I think I heard the highway calling, with geese in flight and dogs that bite, and the signs that might be omens, they say I'm going, gone to Carolina in my mind, with a holy host of others standing round. Still I'm on the dark side of the moon, and it seems like it goes on like this forever. He must forgive me. He must forgive me if I'm abandoned to Carolina in my mind. In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just taste the moonshine? Ain't it just like a friend of mine? They hit me from behind. I'm gone to Carolina. I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. Say nice things about me, 'cause I'm gone. I hope you do without me, 'cause I'm gone. Gone to Carolina in my mind.
Wow.
Wow.
You know, I don't think I can go on. You know, that was no, that was really, really nice. Thank you for that.
Thanks for having me on.
Oh, well, and don't leave. Don't go anywhere because we want more of that. And that is such a sweet sound, y'all. And if you know, we're going to tell you how to get in contact with Ashby at the end of the show, give you all his social media plugs, things like that. Same thing with Tez. We want to make sure you can get a hold of everybody. When we come back from the break, you and I are going to get to cooking. You and I, we're going to get to cooking. Okay? You ready?
All right, I'm ready.
All right. Y'all don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, Tez, we're back.
We're back.
I'm still recovering from that music, you know.
Yeah, I know it's good music.
It was good. My soul is filled. Now we're
Yeah.
about to have our belly filled, amen? So
Amen.
what we're going to do is make a pistachio crusted salmon.
All right.
And you went ahead and lit our fire behind us.
did.
Not literally. The fire department's not here. Okay, but we're doing that. We're going to pour a little bit of pomegranate juice, and we're going to do a little bit of sugar, and we're just going to reduce that down a little bit. So if I can get you to pour, you know, about that much, okay? Just a little bit in that pan behind you.
All right.
All right, do that. And a little bit of sugar. Okay. Okay. Beautimous.
About right?
Yep, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
And a little bit of sugar, because what we're wanting it to do is just to thicken up. We're kind of doing just like a little bit of glaze, and we're going to put some seeds in it as well.
Now, no, notice my sprinkle.
Noted? Oh, no. No, now, see, I told him on the break, if we're going to do something, we need to do it.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
So,
oh.
here, watch, like this.
Oh, my. Oh, okay.
Okay, now?
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Well, never mind for my
I
sprinkle.
did not promise this was a diet meal.
All right,
I
okay.
never did I tell you
Well,
that.
that's that.
Okay, I said it's going to be a good meal.
That is true.
All right, if you want to give that just a little bit of a stir,
A little stir.
for you,
All
and
right.
then we're going to start as soon as you just kind of stir that up.
All
You
right.
want that sugar to dissolve
Oh,
in there.
yeah.
Want that thing to thicken up just a little bit. We want to get our salmon into the oven because we're going to cook it on 400 for about 15 minutes. Okay.
All right.
What we're going to do, my friend, we took some honey mustard. Okay.
Okay.
And I want to just place it on the salmon, directly on the salmon, like this, okay? And you know, I promise you guys easy meals, right? You know, you're busy. You don't have time, right? Just like I don't have time. And I am forever throwing things in a crock pot. My viewers know that I put meat every Sunday in a crock pot, whether it is, you know, beef or chicken or whatever, and I just lightly salt and pepper that, just season that. And because I don't want to mess it up, if I do just a plain spice like that, then I can create all kinds of different dishes throughout the week. So that is one thing, because I have 4 kids and 4 jobs and a husband.
Oh my.
So I'm a little on the fly, okay, all the time. So we'll just put a little bit of mustard like that. We're going to take some gluten-free, gluten-free crumbs, okay?
Right.
And I'm going to borrow this plate right here real quick. How's your pomegranate stuff coming?
Yeah, she's looking good.
She doing her thing?
Yeah, she's looking
all right.
good.
Very good. Okay, just a little bit of crumbs. And then we ground up the pistachios in the food processor.
All right.
And if you feel that,
you
can feel like a little oily coming out of those nuts like that. Okay, it's wonderful. Okay, just like this. Just kind of mix that up a little bit. And I don't measure anything.
Yeah, I was about to ask. I didn't see her measuring nothing.
No, and I'll lie to you through my teeth if it doesn't come out. But you know what? It was so good.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah.
I'll make you believe it was good.
Measured it with
love. I just don't, you know, because nobody's going to know I messed up my recipe but me.
Yeah.
So who's going to know? All right, little bit of salt.
Salt. All right.
You got to. Okay. All right. How's your lady back there?
Well,
She doing all right?
Yeah, she's coming along.
Okay. A little bit of fresh cracked black. Okay. You have to have that. You know the difference between regular pepper and then fresh cracked black pepper? It tastes. Is it good?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can come along.
See, you can just come up here and do this without me because you got it, right? All right.
I'm loving it.
Now, while we're talking too, and I want to talk about some more about you too, but I'm a little bit involved with my dish. Okay.
I understand.
So don't think I'm ignoring you.
Don't take your hands off the salmon.
Okay, so we got the salt, the pepper, a honey mustard. Okay, and I used a honey mustard because we're doing the sweet pomegranate glaze with it.
Right.
Okay, and again, now we're going to put our crumbs like so. And the fact that it's gluten-free, I don't have to go to the hospital. Right. So that makes me really happy. Okay, let's see. I'm all about the gluten-free things. Why do you want to have gluten if you don't need to have gluten?
I understand.
Okay.
Totally agree.
So, I mean, you can't taste the gluten, really. I mean, you know, when I made, you know what I did for the church the other day? It was last Sunday, and I did those peanut butter energy bites. Have you had those?
I haven't. Did you bring me some?
No.
Okay.
But I should have. See, why I bring things up, I don't know.
All right, that's cool.
Oh,
Lord,
have Jesus.
Like all this good stuff, you know. And
I brought you salmon, my friend, okay? But listen, these energy bites are peanut butter and coconut and chocolate chips and some, you can use agave. Why I'm talking about, I don't know, other than the fact that I'm still thinking they're good.
Wow.
Okay, whatever. Okay, so there's that, okay? And now we're going to put this in the oven behind us. We're not going to cover it because we want to check on her later. Okay, there she goes. And how's your sauce?
It's coming. It's coming. It's still a little.
It's still,
yeah.
Is it thickening up at all?
A little. Maybe a little more sugar. What do you think?
You know, I mean, if you're going to ask me if I want to sweeten something up, the
just
answer
a
is yes.
splash. Okay. A lot.
Okay,
that works too.
I tell you, if you're going to do it, do it. Okay. In the meantime, while that is cooking for, like I said, about 15, or so. I don't like my salmon raw. I know a lot of people do. It's not me, but I do like it cooked. We're going to do this salad. Okay. We'll just let her do her thing for a minute. And if I can get you to help me, we are going to shred this, or just like a shredded salad, kind of like this, okay? So we're just going to be like this. And we get so many compliments on this. Again, the easiest thing. Because, you know, I own a catering company. I serve up to 1,000 people at a time.
Wow.
Been doing that for about 8 years. Do a lot of A-list celebrities, a lot of politicians. It's a whole lot of fun.
Cool.
Yeah, baby.
Wow.
You know. And all I can tell you is Charlie Daniels does, in fact, love my shrimp and grits, okay?
Hey.
All right. And let's see. All right, so we're just going to we're going to throw some of it outside of the bowl for good measure, just to show you how real deal this is.
All right.
Okay, if I can get you to help me, you've got one of those too.
Okay.
And we're just going to kind of do like this. You know what the beauty of this is too?
Beauty is?
Well, first of all, it's super yum. But second of all, it's 15 minutes. Okay? It's 15 minutes. So talk to me while we're doing this.
Well, now I can't talk in...
Can you not? You're going to make me do more talking?
I can't do both. So I tell you what, you
Okay, I'll do this.
you handle that, and
I like
I'll stand here and look pretty and talk.
Yes, he can do it too. So tell us more. So you are the drummer for Edwin McCain.
That's correct.
Okay? But you do more than that.
That's correct. Yep.
I mean, you do a master class also.
Yeah, that's
right?
correct. Yep, I do some teaching and some educating, and
Okay.
just kind of, like as I said before, I got a hand on a lot of different events and upcoming events, and I just started a drum store.
So you can show me how to do the drums again.
I can show you.
You'd be sorry, but
I
you
can
could
show
do
you.
it.
I can sell you a set.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Well, you'd have to sell me a set if you have to sit through it and listen to me. Okay, that would only be fair.
So that's a lot of
gosh.
fun. I get a chance to service a lot of the drummers in the upstate that's looking for gear. You got questions about gear. So that's kind of my my niche there. That I purchase. I have a fetish. I have a drum fetish. So
How many drum sets do you own?
It's bad. It's bad. It's real bad.
How many? Ashby's giving us the number, baby. You better look out.
So my wife calls me a hoarder, and
hoarder?
Yeah, and I said I don't like that word. That's not cool.
100.
That's not cool.
100.
Currently, I think I have about 22 drum sets and about 60 snare drums.
That is impressive.
Yeah, but it started out as a hobby, and then
Okay.
of course, it being my craft, I could kind of make it make sense by
Right.
going out and purchasing. But anyhow, my point is, that love has turned that passion has turned into a little side business. So I have fun, kind of
My guess is that you're probably a mentor for people too.
That's correct. I've been called that.
I can see where, with your personality and all of those drum sets, and now see, watch out, 'cause I'm gonna get you into something here.
Uh-oh.
But I could see where, like, young kids, like the youth, could come to you, and that could turn into a whole big thing if it's not already. My guess is gonna be it probably is already.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you've got this lively personality. And I know that I think that youth would be completely
I
drawn to you.
love kids. I
See?
love to work with the youth.
Nailed
Yeah.
it.
And
Okay.
actually, the master class that I'll be doing this Saturday is an all-age event. So
Really?
yeah, it's gonna be a lot of
Even
fun.
somebody old as me.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yep. Yeah, we have a section for the mature.
Oh, no,
audience.
you didn't. No, you did not. Oh, my word.
Mature audience.
When we come back, Tez won't be with us anymore. Okay? God love him. All right, baby. We're going to go to commercial in just a second.
Okay.
And I'm trying to finish this dish, but now see, apparently I can't cook and talk either. Okay. So you know what? I have like 1 minute before we go to commercial. Here's what we're going to do. Just throw it together. We're going to take a little bit of avocado and coconut oil combo.
Okay.
Okay, just a little bit.
Tell me about this water.
Thank you, the Bliss water. We're going to talk about that when we come back.
Okay,
too.
all right,
But this
yeah.
is some good water.
It is
Bliss
good,
water.
yeah.
Yes. Okay, a little bit. Check it out, though. This is a combination of coconut oil and avocado blend. So it is off
good
the
stuff.
chain good. A little bit of garlic salt. You want to use some fresh garlic? Go ahead. I couldn't find mine, okay, so we wing it. There's that. A little bit of garlic. We're going to do a little bit of lemon if I can find a knife. Okay.
All right.
Like that.
There we go.
Okay. A little bit of squeezy like this. We're going to do some parm. A little bit of parm like this. We're going to toss that about. We're going to do the hokey pokey with it probably.
All right.
Right, just like this. A little of the black pepper like
There we go.
so. We're not going to add more salt because we did the garlic salt. When we
right.
come back, we're going to talk to Tez some more. We're going to do some other fun things. We're going to taste this. We're going to check our salmon and our reduction. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Okay, our salmon is still doing its thing.
Yes.
Our pomegranate reduction is being disobedient and feisty. It just is.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're going to make it work. It is okay. Our salad is ready to go. So we're going to let's dish that out while we're waiting on our salmon. But I wanted to talk to you.
Okay.
You know, every show we like to kind of motivate people or talk about just the real deal. You know, what life is. Sometimes we talk about the struggles in life and how people overcome things. But today, I was just feeling blissful and I had to bring my bliss water.
Bliss
You know,
water.
when I saw that, my little girl, my 10-year-old, she's like, "Oh, Mommy, look." She goes, "You're talking about, finding and following your bliss." And I was like, "Dude, we have to have that." So
Awesome.
this is actually some pretty good water.
It is good
It
water,
is
yeah.
very good water. But we've got our little zucchini salad. But let's talk about finding your bliss.
Finding your bliss.
You ever heard that term before?
I have actually. Yeah.
Okay. So, people are always looking about how to find happiness, right? But, finding your bliss is your absolute joy.
Right.
Right? So it is the things that you do that make you incredibly happy, the things that make your soul sing. And y'all hear me talk about that all the time. Life is incredibly short. right? We think it's long, but it's really not.
That's right.
And we can't spend a lot of time on things and situations that pop our negativity bubble, if you will. And that's what I want to talk to you about, because I know for you that your music, it brings you into a blissful state.
That's correct. Yep.
Right. I mean, so how do you feel? So you're doing your thing, you're drumming, you're with these bands, you're doing your thing. I mean, how does it make you feel at that time?
The amazing feeling is to see the happiness for the client that you're working for or the crowd that you're playing for. Music being a universal language, that's the one thing that people can always woo-saw, kind of take them to their happy place and enjoy for that moment in time. Whether you're grieving a death or your finances or whatever, you can go out, you can hear some live music, and it take you away for a few minutes.
It does, and I feel that way on the show. These guys come and they give up their time and talent, and they're singing and playing, and it just, your soul just sort of like, it just relaxes you and takes you to that place. And it's the same for you.
Same for me.
And then the opposite of that is true. So if you're around people who are bringing negativity, they're yelling, they're screaming, everything's a bummer, whatever, you've got to limit the amount of time that you spend with those people.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And because I'm all about attracting good things into your life, and so if you are trying to get yourself into a blissful state as much as possible, that then, by the law of the universe, says that we're going to be bringing in more of those feelings.
Preach, sister. Preach.
He needs to watch out what he said, because y'all know that I will. Okay, I'll be here for 3 days in the name of Jesus. And I'll go. Okay, so, but no, I mean, you want to be surrounded by people who celebrate you, not tolerate you.
That's correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
You want to be around people who make you better, who make you feel good about being you, right? And I, for one, want to have as much joy as humanly possible.
That sauce is good.
Is the sauce good?
Sorry, I had
that's
a little remnant on
I'll take the good news and
I
go with
taste
that.
Test.
Okay.
But,
did you taste this yet?
No, I have not.
Stick a fork in there, and you'll find this is very fresh, and it's just refreshing, and it's super yum.
All right.
Super yum. And what we actually do a lot of times, we do bruschetta bars, crostini bars, and we actually put that with like a mascarpone or a plain goat cheese, and then put that on top of the crostini, and it's wonderful.
It's really good. Fresh.
That's why I'm here. That's what I do.
Awesome.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, keep talking.
You go ahead with that. Okay, so you do that for a minute. I'm gonna check this beauty back here and see. She's no good. But she's gonna taste good, but she's not that pretty. So like a friend of mine was posting on Facebook the other day. He's like, "Do you like cakes that aren't so pretty or cakes that are pretty?" I'm taking the cake that is delicious. I don't care what she looks like. Okay. It's all about what goes into my belly. Okay. Let me look at our salmon real quick.
All right.
It's looking done. I don't care to have sushi in the minute, but it's almost done. But anyway, so we have this, and we can top it with a little bit more parm, okay, and maybe even a little bit more pepper. And I want Ashby to come on with us too. Because he had said, he's here and he's graced us. He's blessed us, okay, with the sound of his voice and his music.
That's correct.
But I want to hear a little bit from him as well. And I want the audience to be able to meet him and find out about him.
Let's invite him over.
Can you come on over here with us, Ashby?
Welcome.
Yes. Thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
And this plate is actually for you, not for me. Okay, so I'm gonna make it look real pretty as a thank you. But tell everybody, because your sound is really beautiful, and you do a lot of different things. I saw on YouTube too that you did a tribute or something, to Tommy Emmanuel.
Oh yeah, he's one of my favorites.
Thank you very much. He is fabulous. Your rendition of what he did was tremendous.
Thank you.
Absolutely phenomenal. So I want you to share with everybody a little bit about yourself, and if you want to let them know, I'll let them know at the end, but how they can contact you, where they can find you, all of that good stuff.
Okay, yeah, I'm Ashby Stokes. I'm from Greenwood, South Carolina. I've been playing the guitar for 40 years. I picked it up when I was 11 years old and never put it down.
Wow.
And I was a longtime member of the Swinging Medallions, and some of you might be familiar with that. That's a party band that's very popular in the Southeast. Like Tez, I'm kind of a jack of all trades. I do a little bit of everything, and teaching, and I book all the live music for the Uptown Greenwood concert series, which is a neat thing we have in our town. And if you'd like to contact me and know more, www.ashbystokes.com. I'm always there.
Excellent. And do you like salmon? Because we need to know.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little late to ask you.
I'll eat anything.
Okay. Okay, good. Absolutely. That's wonderful. So we're going to be getting our salmon out in just a minute and finish dressing that. Okay. In fact, if I could get you to pull that salmon out in case anybody gets burned.
All right.
Okay? No,
It'll be
I'm
me.
kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. No.
I'm going in.
You're going in. All right. We'll get this out of our way for just a minute.
Oh, yeah.
See,
Look
that
at
doesn't hurt anybody's feelings.
Look at that.
See,
Notice the way I'm handling this.
she's pretty. You are doing it.
Yeah.
Just lay it right there for me for just 1 second. So we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a knife because I have no other tool. You got to be resourceful with your resources, okay? That's what Tony Robbins always said.
yeah.
You all know who Tony Robbins is?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you got to be resourceful with your resources. All right. If we can get this fork, that's your fork, like that. Okay.
There you go.
Did you know that knives were for other things besides that? Okay, now we're going to take a little bit of that reduction. Can you grab
Okay.
that, somebody? Okay. And we're going to pretend like it reduced, okay? And we had a little spoon right here. And this is just going to give it a little bit of a sweetness and kind of a pretty little color. But again, we're keeping with the theme of the freshness, right? With the zucchini.
I'm getting nervous.
You're getting nervous. You can start to get a twitch.
My fork is making its way over.
Ah, yeah. There's no way.
I feel bliss.
You feel bliss. He's blissful, everyone. Yes, Jesus, Lord. All right. That is awesome. Just like that. We're going to get that out of the way. And you know what? I was going to say we could top it, but it's already.
Yeah.
Look at that now.
It's awesome.
It's selfie worthy, don't you think?
It is selfie
It is.
worthy, yeah.
I'm going to give you a fork, okay? And
We'll switch over. Come on.
all right, you switch wherever you want. And if it's not good, lie. If it is, just shout from the rooftops, okay?
All right.
Let's see. And it's done. That's what I care about the most. I was a little bit worried. Yeah? Not bad?
Great job.
See,
Yeah.
we did it. We did
Yeah.
it. 15 minutes or less. How about
Yeah.
that? That is not bad. We're blissful. We're filling our bellies, right? Having some wonderful music.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Oh, no. See, when people like my food, that makes me happy. That gives me a state of bliss. But, you know, we want to leave out this week, y'all. And, you know, we're going to be coming back next week with Adam Carter, who is a Nashville music artist, okay? Well, yeah, he's here, but he does a lot of things. But he's going to be singing for us, and we're going to be making something completely different. I may do a comfort meal. Gosh, only knows what I'm going to be doing. But this, I mean, this is something nice and light, refreshing.
Yeah.
Again, anti-inflammatory, full of omega fatty acids. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. And it doesn't overfill it. Because if you knew what I ate yesterday, y'all be ashamed of me. Okay? I don't always eat perfect.
What'd you have?
I can't share it.
Oh, my.
Because a Snickers was involved.
Oh, my.
And a Heath bar was
Oh,
involved.
my. Together? That's more bliss.
I'm pleading the fifth. I'm not telling you who ate what. I'm just saying I didn't do well.
Oh,
okay?
my.
But anyway, and there was other food that we just can't even mention. But anyway, so now I have to deep cleanse for the next 2 days. Anyway, let's go to commercial, and you're going to sing some more for us.
I'm going to play an instrumental, actually.
Okay, you're not going to sing an instrumental. I don't care what you do. Whatever you do is going to be wonderful, I have no doubt. I mean, I could listen to you all day long.
Thank you.
So,
I could eat this all day long.
okay, that's a perfect trade right there. All right, y'all come back. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. All right. You know, I don't know about you, but I'm having more fun than a girl should. And I absolutely enjoy this. And, you know, I want to thank the Cook Station in downtown Greenville in the West End. They have been so gracious and allowed us to use this as our studio. So we come into y'all live on bidchat.com at 4 o'clock from 4 to 5 every Sunday evening. And then, of course, this show is be appearing on the CW here fairly soon. But we're making all kinds of wonderful food today. Of course, we made the pistachio crusted salmon with the pomegranate reduction that decided not to reduce, but it was still super duper tasty. And the fresh zucchini and parm and lemon and garlic salad. And just sort of lightening things up a little bit, because you know it's 70 degrees outside.
It is 70 degrees.
Yeah, and like 2 weeks ago, I was sledding.
That's
I just want
right.
to throw that out. I mean, our weather doesn't know what it wants to do.
Not quite sure yet.
But also Ashby was here, and he did Carolina on My Mind, and I melted onto the floor, okay, because I love that song. And he is gonna, you know, send us out with a beautiful instrumental.
I think that's fitting.
Yeah, that's fitting. And I want to make sure that everybody knows how to reach all of us on social media. Of course, I am on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and the webpage at Joanne Johnson. Johnson INC. So the website, www.joannejohnsoninc.com.
Woo!
You know,
Yeah.
for consistency's sake, okay? I don't want to confuse anybody more than necessary, especially myself. All right. And Ashby, it's www.ashbystokes.com.
Yep.
And tell them you.
So the best thing to do for me is Google Big Tez Sherard. That's the best way because I have several different sites and several different social media sites.
Okay.
So if you Google me, it'll take you to all the different places that I'm
And I'll tell you what else, you know how else they can get to you. If you go to the website, joannejohnsoninc.com, go to the co-host page, everybody is there.
Oh,
and a
cool.
link
Yeah.
to their websites, you know, you can reach everybody who's appeared on the show that way.
Yep.
So I hope that you do that. We're getting ready to listen to some more stuff by Ashby.
All right.
We're going to eat this food.
Yep,
Okay.
sure are.
And it doesn't hurt anybody's feelings. I'm happy about it. You're happy
I
about
am
it.
excited,
We
yep.
will see y'all next week with Adam Carter. And who knows what we're making, but it's going to be fabulous.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful week. Bye.